Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of Shift and State. Today we are here in Yorktown, Virginia, and I'm here in front of the camera for the very first time, so sorry if I scared you, but I got the wife here with me. I'm going to go meet up with her now. We just got done eating, and now we're going to go jump on the bike, head down the parkway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit how I got started. So here we go. All right, guys, so we're back in the parking garage, hiding in the shade. Wife's ready to go, belly's full. She has some ice cream that she regrets. And the Bro King's all fired up, ready to go. You gotta love the sound of your bike in the parking garage. All right. Alright guys, so we got a good like hour and a half ride home, but of course my GoPro is not going to last so long, so I'm going to go ahead and start the story of how I got started riding motorcycles. Let me get out of here safely first though. Alright, about to turn in, going down with the shield. Here we go. Alright guys, like I said, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully I didn't scare you with my face starting the video off, but I did want to start being more personal with you guys and you know, showing my face a little bit more. So you know, you get to see me. If you see me out about, you know who I am. You can come over, say hello, say hi. Before I get into the story of how I got started in the whole YouTube thing, motorcycle thing, I want to go ahead and say, you know, I've been riding for a little bit now. My wife's been a passenger for a while, and now she's thinking about getting her own little bike, and we may be doing a little video on that. We got her actually signed up for the riding academy, the one at the Harley dealership. So she'll be doing the, what is it, like the Harley Davidson riders course or riding academy. So she'll be doing that. We're gonna go ahead and buy her like a little cheap starter bike so she can get her practice in and get comfortable before she goes into the class. I actually still have my old manual or booklet to go over everything. So I'm gonna let her read through that. I've been showing her, you know, little tips and tricks while riding. Ooh-wee, yeah, hold on. So this is the Colonial Parkway. This is part of the Virginia Revolution run. This is part of the course that we take. So it's always a fun time when it's not raining. It actually got rained out this weekend, so we'll be rescheduling that ride, but we end up having the band and everything, so it was still a good time indoors, but we didn't get to do the ride part. So anyways, we're going on to the Colonial Parkway, and I want to tell you guys, since I showed my pretty face, I want to introduce myself better and let you guys get to know me a little bit better. And I want to tell y'all how I got started. So how it all got started is, I grew up, dirt bikes, four-wheelers, fun stuff like that. Never had a street bike, always wanted one. And in 2017, I was working like weekend shift. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So during the week, I didn't really have anybody to hang out with or anything like that. It was just me, my wife, and the kids at home. She was babysitting, so I ended up helping with babysitting. Now I'm scrolling along through the internet, just looking at bikes and everything, and along comes the 2017 Harley Davidson Roadster XL 1200 CX, and I'm like, look at this beautiful thing. So I fell in love with it. I was like, I think that's me. So I went up to the Harley store. I actually ended up going up to Colonial Harley Davidson, and I met this salesman named Rob. Rob, you know, introduced himself. I introduced myself. I told him, hey, I'm just here to look. I'm not really looking to buy. But he said, hey, we have that bike in the back. I'll take you back there to look at it. So I felt like a little bit of a celebrity. You know, he's walking me through the back, shows me this bike, and I was like, this thing is gorgeous. Like I said, I told the guy I wasn't interested in buying. He respectfully, you know, said that's fine. And he handed me his card. 3 weeks later, I'm sitting at home. I get a friend request from this guy. Then I get an instant messenger from him, and it's a picture of the bike, and he's like, hey, I got your bike here. And I'm like, this guy's good. You know, I ended up messing it back, and I was like, hey, look, man, I am interested in the bike, but I don't even have a motorcycle license. I don't even know if I can buy this bike. He goes, that's not a problem. We can get you enrolled in a riding course, throw it in with the purchase of the bike, and we'll get you riding legally. I was like, okay, all right. I said, well, I don't even have a helmet, man. He goes, we can throw that into the deal. So I ended up getting basically the riding course so I can go ahead and get my license and a free helmet thrown into the purchase of this bike. I'm pretty excited at this point. So everything's adding up. The only thing left to do is just the financing part of it. He said, well, look, if you're good with the numbers and everything, just go on to HarleyDavidson.com, go over to the financing part, click, 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 enter information, and then click again and see what you can get approved for. I did all that. I told him what I got approved for. He goes, hey, man, that's close enough. We can make that work. So, and my credit was okay back then too, so you got to keep that in mind. So next day, I go up there, I got all my insurance information, everything. I go up there, sign the papers on this bike. Didn't have my license yet, so they just dropped the bike off at the house. But as soon as that bike was dropped off in my house, I was gone on the road. I didn't even wait. I was just down the street. So I ended up having to wait about 2 months before I can get to the riding class. So I'm riding around 2 months, no license. I'm sure there's a lot of other guys out there that have ridden around a lot longer than that, probably still riding around dirty. So around January, I wanted to step it up to the next level. I wanted to start making YouTube videos. Just needed a catchy name. So I thought about a name for the longest time, and I just kind of thought about, well, what am I going to be doing? I'm going to do like motovlogs and motorcycle content. Motorcycle content mostly was what I had in mind. I didn't even know I wanted to do motovlogs really. So I was like, what do you do on a bike? You shift. So, okay, shifting. And then what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be riding around, you know, Virginia, so the state. So shifting state is what I ended up coming up with. I mean, nothing like crazy or exciting about that story, but that's how I came up with the name. So now I got a name. I created the channel. That was back in January. So that's like January 2018, I believe. So the channel's created. I started pumping out the same content that I was pumping out on Facebook. Friends and family didn't like it, and guess what? Other people didn't even like it either. But the kicker to that is I was naming these videos video 1, video 2, video 3, video 4, video 5, and I really wasn't getting a whole lot of hits up until I started making a video called video 6. So the crazy thing about this video is it wasn't even that great either. It wasn't anything better than the rest of them because they were all horrible back then because I didn't know what I was doing. But we all have to start somewhere. So video 6 ended up taking off because I ended up having a bunch of guys over in Indonesia or India or wherever it may be subscribing to my channel. I'm like, what's going on? But I was getting a lot of dislikes on the video too, and a lot of people saying porno. I'm like, porno? What are you talking about, porno? I do motorcycle stuff. I ain't making no pornos on this. Unless, do you want me to make a porno? I don't know why you would. If you saw me, you wouldn't want me to. Trust me. So anyways, I ended up like looking up the word video 6, or you know, the 2 words video 6 over in India, Indonesia, wherever it was. And video is video, but 6 is the word sex over there. So they thought it was a sex video. Yeah, well, check it out though. This video had over like 1 million views on it. My subscriber count ended up getting up to like 2,500. So I was able to get monetized and all that fun stuff from this, you know, thing. I ended up taking the video down because when you start getting these people who watch certain type of videos, now they're watching your video, these ads for things they would watch would start popping up on your videos. So I didn't want that on my channel. But now, you know, time has gone by. I've made better content and everything. I've gotten better. And now my subscriber count's kind of like leveled out and all that stuff. So all those people that, you know, subscribe for the wrong reasons have kind of rolled over and turned to the people who are subscribing for the right reasons, and I'm building a family up. And I'm about to hit 6,000 subscribers. So pretty excited about that. And I'm going to end the story on that today because I'm sure I'm at my allotted time that I like to give myself. But I have so much more stories to tell about, you know, just where I got today, because I've met a lot of good people. I've met a lot of bad people. I've had good experiences, you know, bad experiences. Just there's so many situations, and I want to make sure I want to tell that to you guys. And so basically what I'm saying is, tune in next week and I'm gonna continue this story and how I got like involved working with the dealership and all that stuff. And you know, I've made mistakes, and you know, but I've learned from my mistakes, and I've tried to right my wrongs. So I just want to tell you, you know, the things I've learned and what you could possibly avoid yourself. So like I said, hopefully I didn't scare you with my face earlier. Let me know if I should show my face more in these videos. If not, I'll stay back hidden behind this camera with the helmet on. I feel more comfortable back there anyways. But with that said, guys, I love y'all. Y'all ride safe. Have a good time, and I'll catch y'all next time. I'm out. Chugga, 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 chugga.